Welcome to the Gina O'Connor Show. Today we have a special guest with us, Rita and her cat Fluffy.
Hi.
So what seems to be the problem, Rita?
Well, Fluffy and I have been together for over a year now, and just recently he started bringing in lots of dead birds. And at first I didn't want to think it was his fault that Fluffy was responsible, but I think it's disgusting and I don't know what to do.
How many birds has it been?
Just lots.
This is obviously a huge issue for you. What do you have to say for yourself, Fluffy? Are you aware that you and your friends are hurting the bird population with your whimsical killings? It's said that a single cat can kill over 100 birds in a year. Are you one of those cats, Fluffy?
What about the quail?
All right, everyone, calm down. Fluffy, if you were a human, you could go to jail. The Endangered Species Act and the Migratory Bird Act would make sure of that.
Jail?
And on that note, here's a word from our sponsors. We have our cat specialist with us. Greg, would you like to join us?
Nice to meet the two of you.
So what are your suggestions for them?
Well, I've seen many cases like these throughout my career, Gene, and it's very important to realize that it's not Fluffy's fault entirely. Cats have an instinctual urge to hunt. And while these guys may look cute or cuddly, they're natural-born killers. It all started in ancient Egypt when cats were first domesticated to hunt pests. Since then, they've become one of the most common house pets throughout the globe.
That's quite the transition.
Indeed. It's also important to acknowledge the fact that they still have this instinctive urge to hunt. These guys are predators to the core.
Do you have any suggestions for the two of them?
Several. First off, I'd recommend outfitting Fluffy with a collar with a bell, like this. This would warn his prey that he is either approaching or that he's on the prowl. Fluffy is also very energetic. Cats are fur balls of energy, and playing with him will provide outlet for him. Experiment and see what kind of toys Fluffy likes. There's yarn, cork, like this. Yes. Lastly, you'd also want to limit the amount of time that Fluffy spends outdoors. Usually midday is a good time when birds are less active.
Wow, this is so helpful.
It really was. Thank you, Greg, and thank the two of you. And as always, thank you for joining us.